Good afternoon and happy Friday to you. My name is Latrina. And earlier this week, my son reached out to your business to offer you this free video showing you some things that you can do online to improve your online presence. So we've made a video just for Power Pro. As he mentioned on the phone call, we're not selling anything in this video. This video has been made for free. We are a small business and we believe that givers gain. So every week we try to reach out to small businesses and offer them this video, and those who are interested receive it with the hope of bringing value and service to communities. But your feedback is extremely important to us, so let us know what you thought. The feedback will help us to improve going forward. So let's get started. I'm going to quickly cover content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. I'll take a look at your company's online presence and make any recommendations, if I see any, that could help improve your presence online. So first off, let's cover content. Content is words, images, videos, file names, tags, everything and anything on your website. You want to have sufficient amount of content because this is how Google crawls your website, learns it, becomes familiar with your business, and puts you in search results when people are searching for those services that you have. Ideally, your homepage should have 1,500 words at least, and at least 500 on your back pages. This helps you to rank and outrank your competition. Now, citations are found in directories like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. And you want to have your business name, address, and phone number throughout the internet. And you want to be consistent with how that appears, okay? This is also important with ranking with Google. The more citations you have, the better. Definitely more is better, especially if you have more than your competition, okay? This just gives you a widespread visibility on the internet for your business. And then backlinks are important to have. They are the placement of website addresses onto other websites. So if you think about Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, blogs, Wikipedia, etc., these are backlinks that redirect people to your website. But not all backlinks are created equal, so just make sure you stay within your line of service, which is plumbing. Not plumbing, HVAC. Because that's what people will be looking for, right? And you want to make sure that they can easily find you. And also, it's a measure of trust. So when Google sees that a business has tons of backlinks, to them, that business is exceptionally trustworthy because a lot of other businesses have allowed them to put backlinks on their pages. The more backlinks you have, again, the more popular you become. So let's go over to your website. Actually, you are plumbing, heating, and air, so I wasn't wrong. Okay, so let's jump over to Google for a moment. So when I did a search for HVAC, Cerritos, California, we get some ads at the top, which is pretty typical. Paid for ads. Sometimes people see them, sometimes they don't, especially if they have ad blockers on their computers. The prime real estate area is this here called the Map Pack. You can see Power Pro Plumbing, Heating, and Air is in the top place here in this map pack, which is exceptional because this is the prime real estate in Google. Google places who they perceive to be the top ranking businesses for the keyword searched in this area. So that's awesome that you are listed here in the map pack. You also want to be listed either on the first, second, or third pages of Google because those are the most trafficked pages, okay? And you are right here, Power Pro Plumbing. So you're doing great as far as your placement on Google. Those pages that are beyond the third page, they tend to lose visibility. The websites are not as popular. So it's great that you're on the first page and also in the map pack. So kudos to you for that. Now your website, I like that you have your call out information as far as your phone number is easy to find. You have a bunch of information here about the services that you do, same-day services, water heater replacement, for example. People can easily find out what it is you do and how to get those services. I would recommend, if you can find a spot, you do have a lot going on this homepage as far as visually. You are lacking content as far as text, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. But if you have an opportunity, I would recommend a short form on here where people can type in immediately their name, email, phone number, so you can get that right away. Sometimes people do call, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they call, they hang up, they don't let it ring enough times, or they leave a message and you can't decipher what they've said on the message. So at least you're giving them an opportunity to type in their information and you will have a hot lead right away. Okay. The other thing is when you're saving your images, be sure to save them with a keyword that describes what it is you're doing. So here you just have air conditioning. That's not useful information to Google or to people who are searching. So it's not going to serve you as a buyer intent keyword. A better buyer intent keyword would have been or would be air conditioning repair, air conditioning installation, Cerritos, California, for example. That would be a keyword that likely people could be typing in here, right? Even HVAC, Cerritos, California. Plumbing, Cerritos, California. Sewer and drain repairs, Cerritos, California. And I'm using Cerritos because that's where you're located, but I know you cover other cities as well. But that's just an example of how you want to save your images so that you get not only the visual impact of people seeing you in motion, seeing what you do out in the community, but you're also getting the benefit of having Google grab those keywords from your images and using those in the search results, okay? And I love, love, love your community involvement. That is awesome. We try to do community things too. We're very community oriented and want to be able to give back, which is why we do these videos, right? So hopefully we're helping you in some way. But just to get back to your website, I like your website. It's very informative. I would add more text if you can. Remember 1,500 words to 500 on the back pages. 1,500 words on the home page, 500 on the back pages. And that is not just for your website visitors. It's for Google so that they will be enticed to stay on your website and come to your website very often, okay? But let's hop over to your data because your data isn't terrible. You have tons of backlinks. That's exceptional. You have 11.5 thousand. At one time, you had nearly 30,000. So as you can see, this backlink power diminishes over time. You need to be constantly adding backlinks because they do expire. They do get replaced with newer content on the internet. But you still have 11.5 thousand. That is exceptional. That will definitely keep you in the popularity ranking and make sure that Google sees you as a legitimate business. Same thing for your referring domains. You had 600, you're down to 175. Continually build those up, okay? If we look side by side with one of your competitors, you're still leading. You have like 100 as far as organic traffic. You like top at 125, somewhere between 114 and 125. One of your competitors is somewhere between 117 and 124. So you're kind of neck to neck. I would certainly add more content to help you with your keywords as far as getting more power behind your keywords. Let's look at what you have right now that you're ranking for. The ones that have your name or parts of your name are not really buyer intent keywords. Those are things that people are not likely to type in unless they are already familiar with you. But this one right here, like HVAC and plumbing companies, right? 60 people search that every month. You're number 11. So that's awesome. Same thing, HVAC plumbing contractors, 20 people, you're 13. Plumbing Cerritos, California, 40 people search that, you're number 6. That's awesome right there. So you're doing great as far as having keywords that people are actually searching. There's still quite a few. I'm looking at your keywords now and I can tell that there are probably more that I don't see here that I know people would be searching for. But again, I'm only on the first page, so it's very likely that you have them further out on your page. Anaheim Plumbing, 80 people search that. You're number 43. Let's see. And that's the thing. When you're doing your keywords, make sure you have a location associated with you. It helps you tremendously because Google looks at the location where people are searching. They look at the location that people type in. And if you're a match, then you're going to show up in the search results, right? So Long Beach Plumbing Company, 60 people search that, you're number 43, okay? But this is an easy one to rank for. And the reason you're on number 43 is because you don't have a lot of content. If you have more content, you can sprinkle more of these keywords in and throughout your website. More text, you'd be able to put those keywords there, okay? You have tons of room. You have lots of back pages where you can add content. So definitely think about doing that. It can only help you in the long run. You're not doing terrible, like I said, but it would boost your business quite a bit if you had more content. It would give your keywords more ranking power. With that, I'm going to end this here. I do congratulate you for your accomplishments with your website and for your involvement in the community and being recognized as, part of the community that people trust and look up to. So kudos to you for that. I wish you much continued success for Power Pro Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And if I can do anything to clarify anything that I've covered, please let me know. Otherwise, have an awesome Friday and a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.